You know how important stamina is in football, and you are probably here to improve your stamina and stop falling behind the opposing defenders once and for all. You may have the best technique, the best ball control, but if you can't go the distance, none of that matters. The longer the game goes on, the worse you'll play. Stamina is the ability of your body to use its own energies in the most efficient way possible, both physically and mentally. In order to play at a high level, you need to sustain multiple levels of pace for 90 minutes. Not just running back and forth in a straight line, not just bursts of pace. You need to control your energy and utilize it at the right moments. Most young footballers train stamina the wrong way. Some jog around blindly and believe it's going to increase endurance. Some sprint all the time and believe that would suffice. Some just wait for fitness to somehow get better on its own with time. None of these ever actually gets you ready for a real game scenario. There is something missing. In this video, we're going into the complete way to build match stamina, the right training, the right habits, and the key mistakes that hold players back. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what to do to just let the defenders give up on you. Let's get into it. When we talk about stamina, it's crucial to understand that it is determined by two things: genetics and how your body responds to the inputs you give it. Your body controls how to make energy and how to save energy. If your stamina is weak, it's likely because your body isn't working as efficiently as it could. Think of your body like a machine. If some of your parts are not functioning properly or in their own condition, you will not be at your best. So, how do we get our body to work the way it should? It all starts with embracing a natural lifestyle. The body performs optimally when it's in its natural state. By regaining that, you're providing your body with the ideal setting to boost its stamina and overall performance. Here's how you can get started. First, incorporate 20 minutes of barefoot grounding a day. The benefits of grounding are often underestimated. When you walk barefoot on natural surfaces like grass or sand, your body absorbs electrons from the earth. These electrons have an anti-inflammatory effect, reducing stress and boosting blood flow. According to scientific studies, grounding helps regulate the nervous system, which controls your heart rate and blood pressure. That means your heart can work more efficiently, which in turn means better stamina. The increased blood flow helps carry oxygen and nutrients to your muscles more effectively, so you can go longer without tiring. It's one of those simple practices that has a profound impact on your body's ability to perform and recover. Second, get more sunlight. You might be surprised by how much of a difference sunlight can make. Exposure to sunlight can drastically improve your athletic performance. Sunlight boosts your testosterone levels, which plays a huge role in stamina and overall energy levels. Testosterone is one of the key hormones that help your muscles recover and grow, as well as increase your overall endurance. In addition to that, sunlight also helps your body produce vitamin D, which is crucial for your immune system and bone health. So, just by you getting in some sunlight, you're improving the way your body functions on a deep level. Third, incorporate a well-structured sleep schedule. Sleep is often overlooked when it comes to stamina, but it's one of the most important factors in endurance. Sleep deprivation negatively affects your body's ability to recover and perform. And it doesn't matter if you're a professional athlete or a casual weightlifter, lack of sleep will hurt your performance. In fact, studies show that even moderate sleep deprivation can significantly impair endurance. The goal here is to create a consistent sleep schedule that prioritizes quality rest. Aim to go to bed before 10 p.m. and wake up with the sunrise. Your body's natural rhythm aligns with the Earth's cycles, so when you follow that, your body operates at its best. Fourth, fix your circadian rhythm. This one ties directly into your sleep, but it's a way to align your daily habits with your natural circadian rhythm. Your body has an internal clock that tells it when to be awake and when to rest. Disrupting that rhythm through late night lights, late meals, or too much caffeine can throw off your energy balance and make it harder to maintain stamina throughout the day. Here's how to fix it. No lights an hour before bed. Light disrupts the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Dim the lights and avoid screens. This helps signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Eat and drink earlier. Eating a heavy meal right before bed can disrupt digestion and interfere with your rest. Try to finish eating at least 2 hours before you sleep. This allows your body to focus on recovery instead of digesting food. Cut out caffeine in the afternoon. Caffeine can linger in your system for hours, so drinking it too late in the day can interfere with your ability to fall asleep. I prefer drinking raw milk or just green tea. And lastly, don't exercise too late. Exercise is great for building stamina, but working out too late can rev you up and make it harder to sleep. Unless you have football practice or an evening game, try to wrap up intense workouts earlier in the day. Now, let's focus on proper breathing. Breathing is so important for endurance, yet so many of us overlook it. There's a proper way of breathing that can significantly enhance your stamina, and it all comes down to diaphragmatic breathing. You might have heard of this term before, but even if you haven't, it's how every human being is meant to breathe. Just watch how a newborn baby breathes. They fill their belly with air, taking deep breaths. That's because they breathe through their diaphragm. It's the most natural and efficient way to breathe, and it sets the foundation for stamina and overall well-being. As we grow older, many of us lose that ability and start breathing more shallowly, quick, short breaths without letting the air flow deeply into the body. This is a problem because it limits the oxygen your body gets and it prevents your system from functioning at its best. So, how do we breathe through the diaphragm again? First, we use our nose. I don't need to go into the specifics of why nose breathing is better than mouth breathing. Science already backs it up. But of course, there are times, like when you're sprinting in football, in that case, mouth breathing becomes necessary. But for the most part, nose breathing is more important. Now let's break it down. First, inhale deeply through your nose. As you do this, focus on where your diaphragm is. It's right below your rib cage. And as you breathe in, you should feel your belly expand. This is diaphragmatic breathing in action, filling your belly with air instead of just your chest. So, fill your belly with air as much as possible. You should feel your stomach pushing outward. This is crucial. Many people make the mistake of just breathing into their chest, which doesn't fully engage the diaphragm. And then, exhale slowly and fully through your nose, letting the air leave your belly first. You want the exhale to be long and controlled, not rushed. Think of it as releasing the air from the bottom of your belly, all the way up. The diaphragm allows you to take in more oxygen with less effort, which in turn boosts stamina. The deeper and more controlled your breaths, the more efficiently your body can perform. To really master diaphragmatic breathing, try incorporating breathing exercises into your routine. One highly effective method is the Wim Hof method. This method involves a combination of deep breathing exercises and cold exposure, helping to improve lung capacity, reduce stress, and increase overall energy levels. Now, when it comes to stamina, there aren't many exercises that truly replicate what happens in a football match. The reality is, the best way to build match stamina is by playing real games. Training matches or competitive matches where you're forced to react, change speeds, and maintain high intensity for long periods. No workout routine can fully replicate the unpredictable nature of a football game, but there are exercises that can help build the endurance needed to last longer on the pitch. If you want a legendary stamina drill, try John Terry's treadmill workout. For those who don't know, his routine involves 12% incline and 18 kilometers per hour on the treadmill, 20 seconds on and 40 seconds rest and repeat 15 times. The second drill is simple but builds serious endurance. First, sprint 100 meters, which is the full length of the pitch, then jog 50 meters, which is the width of the pitch, and then repeat 12 times. This drill improves your ability to sustain high-intensity runs while managing fatigue. One of the most underrated ways to build stamina is simply playing more small-sided games, 3v3, 4v4, or 5v5. These force constant movement, quick transitions, and high-intensity bursts with minimal rest. Unlike big matches, where players can take small breaks, small-sided games demand non-stop effort. The last exercise is walking more. This might sound too simple, but walking is one of the best forms of cardio for endurance. Think about it. Our ancestors weren't jogging around all day. They were either walking long distances or sprinting at full speed when necessary. Walking builds a strong aerobic base without excessive fatigue, which helps your recovery and overall stamina over time. If you want to improve your endurance for football, these methods will help, but nothing replaces actually playing the game. The more real match experience you get, the better your stamina will be. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments in what position you play. And don't forget, we at Football Protocol made a free chart with everything you need this year to improve in football. You can find it in my Discord community, linked in the description. Hit the protocol and take action.